Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. You're here today to watch me bake, but it's not baking for me or William, or for just me. I'm baking for Ginger. I already made her some other dog treats that I saw Peggy at Page Family Homestead make. I made them a few weeks ago and Ginger loved them. And so I'm making some more. She's running out. So I already did a batch of that. You already saw me do those, and I'll put a link to that video somewhere, on the screen. But today I'm going to be baking a different dog treat. And this one was suggested by Spitfire Red. Wendy at Spitfire Red, and I'll link her channel below as well as Peggy's. She told me that she used to make these cookies, and I got the recipe and I thought, well, I'm going to try it. Her recipe calls for oatmeal, and I'm going to kind of grind it up a little bit so it's not the actual flake of oatmeal. Maybe just crunch it up a little bit, not make it into a flour, but just smaller pieces. But she uses the oatmeal and peanut butter, and I think Ginger will like this one too. I have given Ginger just oatmeal before and she will eat it, when usually I feed her oatmeal when she's coming back from not feeling well, and it's kind of a bland food for her tummy, and she'll eat it. So I'm going to try a cookie made out of oatmeal, and the peanut butter in it should give it an extra kick. She loves peanut butter, so we'll see how this one goes. But no matter what, she's got the cookies that she loves from, Peggy's recipe, and hopefully this is going to be another recipe that she likes too. So let me pull you around, and I'm going to be mixing it up. And I'll show you what I do, okay? And I will also put the ingredients for these cookies in the description box. So let's get started. And my sous chef is right here, watching every move I make. She must smell the peanut butter. You looking for cookie crumbs? Not yet, little girl. All right, let me get the ingredients going here. I ended up getting the Ninja out and doing a little grinding job on the oatmeal. I didn't want it like a flour consistency. It's still flaky, a little flaky, but small pieces. So let me pour that in here. Oops. Okay, it must not have been on tight, but it worked. Okay. So got the oatmeal in here. 1 cup of peanut butter here. Let me try and get this out as easy as I can. Yeah. That's pretty good. 2 eggs, and I already kind of beat them up a little bit. It didn't say that you needed to, but I did. And then 1/4 cup of milk. So those are the ingredients. I'm gonna get mixing it up here. See if I can do this by the fork. Otherwise, I do have a little hand mixer I can take out and use it, but I think this will work okay. This has really got a lot of peanut butter in it. But hey, if Ginger likes it, that's all that matters. This is actually stirring up quite nicely. It's really dry, so what Wendy said is that you bake it at 350. She didn't tell me for how many minutes, but she said just watch it real close because it will burn very quickly. So I'll be watching it. We'll try it for 5 minutes and I'll check on it after that point, like every minute, and see how long it'll take. And I'll let you know in the directions below just how long it did take. But this is looking pretty good, so let me get the cookie sheet over here and we'll get to putting them on the cookie sheet. Okay. Now another part of her directions is that, and I'm making these small because, well, you know, Ginger's only 5 pounds and I only give her small treats anyway. But she said put it on the cookie sheet and flatten it. Okay, that's flattened. And it didn't say greased, but then this is a pretty good cookie sheet, and you usually don't need to grease the pan. And then sometimes I use a cookie sheet too, you know, a parchment paper. I'll try this batch of cookies without, and if I need a parchment paper, I'll add it. That one's a little bit too big. I would think that these are going to be pretty filling and hearty little cookies. We'll see how many I can fit on this cookie sheet here. You know, I raised Shelties to train in obedience and confirmation, and we used to make our own treats, bait for the ring, but it was baked liver. I never went through baking cookies for treats like this. Some people did, I didn't. I mean, I bought treats, you know, but my Shelties were not a finicky eater, not like Ginger. Ginger is very finicky when it comes to everything, her food, her treats. So, hey, if she likes these, I can whip up a batch in a day, you know, an afternoon, and make her some treats. And when I bought peanut butter in quantity size, I bought a Quaker Oats also in quantity size, so it doesn't cost a lot. Okay, I think that's about all I can get on here. 20 treats. The buzzer went off, and they're kind of crunchy. They're not solid by any means. But I'm gonna call this a go right here at 7 minutes and take these off and put them on a paper towel to cool off. This one here, I forgot to flatten it down before I put it in the oven, so I flattened it after 5 minutes. He kind of fell apart. That's gonna be the first cookie I give Ginger and see how she likes it. So let me take these off and put them on a paper towel here. I've got another batch to go in already, and we'll go from there. But see, these are already hard, so I think they're done. We'll see. This one's the crummy one. Yeah. or the one in pieces. Okay, let me have them cool off here and get the other batch in the oven, and I'll bring it back when they're all done, and I give one to Ginger and see how she likes it. Okay, I just took the second batch of cookies out of the stove. I just took the second batch of cookies out of the oven. They're cooling off now. This is the first batch that has already cooled down a bit. Time for a taste test. Let's do this one. Let's see what Ginger thinks. They look pretty good, actually. Not bad. A little bit bigger than what I would like to give her. I may have to go for a smaller cookie in the future, but we'll see what this does now. Where are you at, Jen? You want to try a cookie? Oh yeah, oh yeah. There she goes, off to her rug. She's made this her treat rug, her snack rug, in the family room. So let's see. How's that cookie? How's that cookie? Oh yeah. Oh, oh. I think it's a go. So now I have 2 different types of cookies I can make for her, and she will eat it. She is devouring that cookie. So I do have the third batch. It's a small batch in the oven. Out of this batch that I made, of the ingredients that I told you, I'll have about 50 cookies, 50, 52, something like that. Yes, I can make them smaller in the future, which I think I will do, but for now, I'm pleased she likes them. And I'll freeze some of these. I'll keep out maybe 3 or 4 to give her during the day, but I'll keep the rest of them frozen until I need them. But I am really pleased. Thank you so much, Wendy, for the recipe. And thank you again, Peggy, for yours too. She loves both cookies. So that's about it from my kitchen today. Hope you're all having a good one. You take care, and we'll be talking again real soon. But it's going to be bye for now.